What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. So in today's video we are going to be going out and hunting some rare Pokemon. I have a few things to say first at the beginning of this video, and the reason why I'm wearing my coat is because I don't know, I was really cold in my house and we're going to be heading out soon, and there was a snowstorm yesterday and it's cold, freaking cold again. I cannot wait till it gets warmer, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. So a lot of you are wondering where the Pokemon Go videos were the last few days. There's a huge Clash Royale update that pretty much all my time was going into covering those. As you guys know, I've been getting back into playing Clash Royale and posting that on my channel as well. So that's that. And now I'm going to talk about like tracking. So I've been getting a lot of hate on my videos for me using a tracker. I understand some of it is warranted or whatever. And if you do not like me using a tracker, I'm just going to tell you right now, because it's no surprise. Whenever a tracker has been available, I usually typically have always used it for my video. Like if you guys remember back in the days when I go hunting, I would use Fast Poke and whatnot. So if a tracker is available, for me, that's how I like to go about it. I use the tracker. And if you're not a fan of that, I'm sorry. I would say that maybe don't watch the videos. So I apologize if I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. So basically, if a tracker is available, I will use it unless Niantic like pretty much tells me to stop, or the worst case scenario, they were to ban my account. There isn't a whole lot of trackers that I know about right now. I think PokeVS, a website, pokevs.com, is one where you can pay for location scans. PokeTracker, I think, has made a return, and then PokeSensor, a few of you guys have been tweeting me is what works. I don't know of all of them that work, but then a lot of you are going to ask me like, well, what's the one that you use? Mine is a very interesting situation. It's not like a tracker that anyone can use. Like, I don't even know what it's called, what it is. I know I've explained this before, but since I get asked about it a bunch, I'm just going to explain it one more time for the last time. Like, there's a group of people that run a what's it called, a local tracker for Milwaukee and Green Bay. And I don't know how they really do it. I think they got some sort of coding that is a tracker from Japan, and they figured out how to run that. Since Niantic really doesn't have jurisdiction over there, they haven't really shut it down, and that's what they're using. I don't know what it's called, but how they do it is they have like dedicated computers and stuff set up to scanning the location around here. And keep in mind, there is other instances of the people doing this for their cities too. Like there's Chicago, Florida, probably a whole lot of other places, maybe some places in Europe. It just depends if there is a local tracker for you. And those people have took the time to figure out all the coding and setting it up. And then what they do is that they either send those scans to like a Twitter account or like a Discord server. And that's what Green Bay's Milwaukee is. All the scans that they scan in get sent to a Discord server, which I'm a part of, that has like all the spawns and everything like that. So that's that. And a lot of people, I guess I'll say this too, a lot of people always ask me like, well, why do I use the tracker? If I really didn't, this sucks to say, but Green Bay really isn't really a Pokemon friendly place to play. I need to set this chair down. And what I mean by it's not Pokemon friendly is, one, the most obvious, which is the weather. It's cold. It is sometimes bearable in the winter, but road conditions, walking around or whatever, it's not fun. Like, that's not fun to go out and do that in 20 degree, maybe 10 degree weather, maybe negative degree weather. It's really not fun to hunt in that, and let alone hunt for long hours to get a good enough footage to do that. Because if I were to do that like without a tracker, majority of my catches would be like non-rare stuff at all, and I would be sitting out there for a super long time because Green Bay's spread out. And so yes, you can say, oh, why don't you just move? Technically I am moving, but I can't. Carla has a good job here and she doesn't want to move away from that. She's a perfect opportunity, so that's why we're staying. And I can pretty much work from anywhere. It would help if I lived in like California or Florida to play Pokemon. But yeah, because you guys see Nick's videos, you guys see Mystics. Like if they're at Santa Monica Pier, Nick's walking around in Long Beach, like it's a very nice area, and like there's a lot of stops, a lot of good spawns in those areas. And yes, I would love to live there, but at this time in my life, it's not happening. So that's why I revert to using the tracker. And I do understand like maybe driving around is kind of like, it gives you an advantage, but for me it's just like the best way. And if that makes you mad, like I said earlier in the video, maybe don't watch. Reversal is a great YouTuber and all the other ones too. So just letting you know that majority of the time I am using the tracker. I don't want to, like, people think that I'm hiding that fact. I don't want to hide that fact, and if you don't like that, but if you do like that and you're here to stay, then you're probably like, Ben, why are you even talking about this? But I don't know if a lot of, like, everyone understands the reason why, really. And it's, yeah, it would not be interesting to watch me at all if I just walked around Green Bay in the cold weather, and there's not a whole lot going around in this area. There's not big places with Pokestops that spawn good things at all. And the majority, if I didn't do that, would just be crap catches. And yeah, me talking, freezing my butt off. So I think that's pretty much covers it all. For those of you that are cool with that, whatever. And I did run a poll. Like, for most people, I need to stop touching this chair because you can probably hear that. But I ran a poll that talked about trackers before, and like if you were, I asked the question, like, if you were able to use a tracker, would you? And I think like 60%, or I think 60, I think it was 70% said yes, and then there's a small percentage that says no, and I hate people that use that. So if you're one of those, sorry, just telling you how it is for now. Other than that, tomorrow's video we're going to talk about some spoofing issues, how Uber and Pokemon Go can fix it. But I'll get that more tomorrow. Hopefully, if Pokemon fixes it. And hopefully we get some good catches tonight. It's going to be dark because Carla has a bowling thing for work that I'll be going to right now. Got to go pick her up, and then we'll be hunting around. So, yeah, sorry if this was a long intro. But, yeah, Pokemon videos will be coming back. Alright, guys. So, first good catch in a while. I actually had my 7-day streak for the Pokestop. Sadly, I did not get a evolution item, of course. Like, now that they're not guaranteed anymore, they're so hard to get on the 7 streak. It's still possible, but harder to get. We got a great toss on this bad boy. He is 1,700. That is pretty strong. Please don't flee. Okay, so yeah, 1727. I'm pineapple bearing this just because I've only caught one other fortress, and it was actually really, really weak. So this one, I'm excited for. 1,700, that's actually very usable in gyms. I'm still looking to get another light for inside my car so you can see me a little better. Because yeah, it's actually, we just got done with the bowling event for Carla's work, and it is now 8:47 at night. Completely dark now. When I left, it was like 4:40, I think. And yeah, now we just got back home to Green Bay because we actually had to drive to a nearby city, aka called Appleton, which is like a 40/50 minute drive. That's kind of where the park of Nina is. I'm actually going to use a regular raspberry, man. This thing's giving me issues. That would have been an excellent toss, too. He's got a cool animation. Alright, I just completely whiffed the toss. Yeah. That's going to be extremely hard for one. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know how I got there. But yeah, honestly, guys, I'm probably just going to do a few catches. And we'll go harder tomorrow. I forgot to raspberry. Oops. Let's hope he gets it. Come on this one. Or I get it on this one. Alright. I guess the trick is no raspberry. My hand is actually getting a little bit sore from holding this camera. Alright. Rock Tomb and Bug Bite. That's an interesting moveset. It's above average. The GB's caught. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see what else spawns. Yeah, guys, we'll probably just do a couple catches here, then head home. I'm actually really tired tonight. This is probably the worst part about driving, and it's trains. Especially around Green Bay. Downtown, there's a lot of them. And I'm glad I don't work down here because trains can come at any minute, any moment. And if you say you're running late for work or something, or you go on lunch and the train's holding you up, it's gonna suck. Alright, guys, here we have my first ever wild bear! Ursaring, how you doing, man? Honestly, my trainer is bigger than him. I thought this guy was gonna be a monster. Ursaring, how you doing, man? Garbo CP, only 202, but easy for the pineapple. Honestly, I'm gonna Ultra Ball him just for the... Oh my god, he has a huge catch circle, and I completely didn't even get a great toss on him. If he breaks out of this, it's gonna be like, whatever. But yeah, this is my first Ursaring. I know they're fairly common, I just have never seen one. And sadly, it was a Garbo CP. But yeah, we got extra Stardust and extra candy for the catch. So, counter in close combat, not the best. We actually did evolve our other Teddy Ursa to get the first Ursa ring, but it is what it is. So we'll continue on. Guys, for whatever reason, church spawns seem to always have good spawns. And, okay, I call it Flaffy. A lot of people say Fluffy. They're pretty much the same, but some of you are gonna like that. CP number. We're gonna use the pineapple berry. Honestly, I don't even know how many Mareep candies I actually have anymore. We got 1 Ampharos, 2 Flaffies. I say Flaffy. I just like how it sounds better. Oh no, okay. Didn't blame me. And honestly not that many Mareep. So we need these candies badly, and hopefully this one gets it. Come on. Caught it on the 1 ball. So second ball, I should say. So we'll take it. Flaffy was caught. 5 candy. And we're up to 70. So eventually we'll get a good Ampharos if we get a good IV Mareep. So I'm actually at the 3 lure stop that you guys saw me at a video, like, I think a couple weeks ago or a week ago. And this was actually where I spawned 2 King's Rock in a night. And this was one of the lures. I don't remember exactly which one. But one of these actually gave me one of the evolution items. So I'm going to test it out. And maybe we'll get an evolution item from here while we wait for something to spawn. Guys, we caught another freaking wild Togetic. Gonna be ending this one off with a bang. And I do gotta say this too. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but another thing is, like, with me using the trackers or whatever, I don't gym battle. I don't remember if I talked about it or not. Yeah, like I honestly, maybe, did I seriously just 1 ball this with a pineapple berry? What? I didn't even get a whatever it's called. I don't even know. Critical catch, sorry. Jeez, dude. So yeah, 2 Togetics in the wild and 1 that we evolved right when baby Pokemon came up. But yeah, guys, I don't partake in the gym battles. I'll even show you my shop here, like 0, and that's usually typically how it is. Maybe here and there to show you guys how Pokemon battles I would do it, but yeah, I don't participate in gym battles. So me using the tracker, it really doesn't affect anything, to be honest. But other than that, guys, I pretty much said all my thoughts in the beginning. Got some decent catches. Like I said, tomorrow we'll talk more about how Niantic could honestly potentially stop spoofing or whatever. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your best Gen 2 catch has been recently. And I actually did decide to finally incubate my 7 10-kilometer eggs, so eventually we'll see a new hatching on that and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you did, and also subscribe for more Pokemon Go videos, and I'll see you guys later.